Let's get it, YouTube. Holla at your boy, holla at your Rob boy. If it's your best time tuning in, thanks for tuning in. Here's a little bit crazy, but that's what got you here. Um, Go over some stuff, about to do some embroidery. Thought I'd just give a quick vlog. Got to start staying consistent and uploading just content, I guess. So I'll be doing that. And if nobody watches, maybe my mom will see it. All right, that's a joke. You see anything valuable in this video, thumbs up. Watch to the end. Sometimes I might do a giveaway or something, or you might miss some tips or something. Who knows? So today I gotta do some beanies for actually my godson's dead. If you hear that, I passed gas. But all right, back to it. So I also gotta show y'all guys what I'm working with if you're first time tuning in. Can you see that over there? It's embroidery thing. See that over there? It's embroidery. Now I'm trying to see how I can figure to get the third one. Because, let me just share this too. Yeah, you see a bunch of stuff in the background, but this is good. I just finally found something to even hold my camera. But I'm gonna just tell y'all guys about getting embroidery business. Like, about getting a double versus a single head machine. And I learned it from watching the video, so I thought I'll just share it on my video. So if you catch my video before you catch that video, at least you got the same information. All right. So when you're thinking about getting into the embroidery business, first off, know how much you're gonna get. Starting off, I would say get one machine. Some people try to get these 4 heads, 3 heads, or even a 2 head. And then you don't have the business to facilitate that. Also, when you get anything except for, I think they finally do have some. I heard them, I haven't seen them. Some individual head, like when you get a 2 head, each head can do something different. So, but mainly if you do get a 2 head, 3 head, 4 head, they all got to do the same pattern. That's just something that I don't think that's common knowledge in the embroidery business. So most 9 times out of 10, except for maybe some really, because it's really expensive, I heard. I've never even seen it. Everyone you get that's more than a single head is gonna have to do the same pattern at the same time. So you know what I mean? Unless you're doing doubles, getting multiple orders of the same stuff, you're a bigger company, then that's why you kind of grow into getting all these multiple heads. But what I'm doing is I do a bunch of individual work. So it's early, it's 4:30. It's time to get the donuts around here. I do a lot of individual work, so single heads work for me best because I could do multiple. I could do a different design on this machine and do a different design on this machine, so it works out best for me. Also, you guys have any questions, just comment down below. You can see on some of my videos, mainly my car videos, I got tons of questions and comments going back and forth. But it's just, it is, to me, some reason my car videos go nuts, and every other video that's not related car is nothing. So, but I'm gonna get that with this embroidery. Get these embroidery videos popping off, guys. Yeah, I just have some my experience with embroidery machines too, while I'm at it. So these are some newer ones. This one is called a Pro Maker, 15 something. I don't know. It's a 15 needle, and basically all the 15 needles from China are very similar. Probably even, I think they all run the same software anyway. So just in this case, get one that could be able to help you, because they all pretty much sound the same thing. So if you have any questions with yours and you can't find somebody that's gonna stay giving you the right answers, get a hold of me and I'll give you all the answers, because I've been battling these machines since just a couple months now. So I started off with a Melco 10 thing, but the thing I think is a 95, so it's actually in my truck right now. So if anybody wants to get that thing, comment down below. I got a bunch of old, outdated hoops, and I don't know if I'm going to end up trashing it or trying to scrap it because I can't use any of the parts to go to this machine. Also, with that, he's letting you know, embroidery parts are not interchangeable like that to machines unless they come from the same generic brand. I mean, like a lot of Chinese brands are generic. So, you know, it's basically the same machine with a different name on it. Then it might work. But even then, I see these guys are getting tricky to make like these right here. These right here, the hoops. They make sure the hoop don't work because the hoop, this is like a little bit different. All this is the same, but these are maybe a little bit off, so the other hoop don't work. And yeah, that's a little bit about it. About the hooping and things. Trying to keep the train of thought. I got to start putting topics down so I can cover my topics like I'm a comedian or something. Maybe I'll do some comedy, and then I'll do some comedy skits. I don't know. I just know I just got to stay consistent with dropping y'all this heat. And anything y'all want to see about these. But further, let's get to the machines. I know y'all guys want to know more about the machines if you're here. So let me get the machine in the background at least. So, like I said, this is a, get that right there. That's a, let me shut the door so y'all guys don't get distracted. Oh yeah, and I've been working out too, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, get this a little bit up. Like I said, just finally found something to hold my camera. But cool thing right here, look at that. This is how I have mine. I don't like mine in place. This is how mine so I can move it around. This rotates too. Let me see where I'm at. Get in there. Cancel. Yeah, I kind of load some of the ones I do the most. I load on both machines, and you know what I mean? That's why I'm thinking about going with a third machine, because a third machine instead of back to the dual machine. I'm thinking of going with a third machine than a dual machine is because if I go with a dual machine, like I said before earlier in the video, if you followed along, then I gotta maybe shooting doubles of everything. You see what I mean? It's gonna increase my production, but it's also gonna take up a lot of space. Yeah, just sold something on Facebook, I guess, or didn't sell something on Facebook. I'm trying to get my Etsy account going also. Trying to get that popping off, so I gotta upload a video to you guys, and hopefully upload some products up there. So just tons of products, tons of ideas. Just, you know, just find something you like, and I guess you do it. So, but the word is you got to be consistent over everything. Let's go into this, guys. This is a water soluble. Can y'all see that? This little paper. Just like I said, I'm gonna drop some tips to you. Water soluble stabilizer. This thing, what it does is it keeps your like this. So you like this. If you've been embroidering on like certain material and it seems like your words are just like going into the fabric, you need just some water soluble. Actually, before we get into it, I made a lot of mistakes. I used this part, that tearaway. It's just tearaway stabilizer, so you just tear it away. It's just that easy. You can see that. You just tear it away. So some people say double it up, triple it up, but I just use it as like safety. I don't know. I just use this so I could grab the make sure just grab it in the back. That's all I use it for, because it's basically the same thing. It doesn't really do a good stay. It doesn't keep it firm, but it just makes sure it holds the material in the back. So that's pretty much what it does. You know what I mean? Because you don't want it sinking in the front and in the back, and it pulls it. So what this water soluble does is it keeps the letters from going into the material, especially when you're doing like really detailed letters, or this is called satin stitch. And I use this little pick to get in between it. So I'll just take y'all through this real quick while I'm at it. I'll just keep it like it, keep the camera going. Hopefully y'all start watching these, and then y'all just start commenting, and then I can just vlog y'all. And then it's like, oh man, you didn't drop a video today. And then I'm like, oh dang, one person is watching. Here we go. And that's what I do. I just how I do it. I take that. I'll tell you one more thing while we here. See, I'm just gonna drop these gems. Like if you got a lot of strings hanging over, it's the digitizing. Because they could digitize it so you don't have any strings. You don't have to clip anything. It's how they digitize it, and it's the cutoff. I think it's the cutoff stitch. So some things, if you got a bunch of little things hanging on, you could always probably see if you can get it redigitized, and tell them, guys, I don't want to be doing all that stuff, because at the end of the day, it takes up a lot of time. I mean, it takes up your time going back and editing. Cleaning up all these designs. See right there, maybe you can see it's like a little flaky. So then I get your bottle of water. Right here, get these anywhere pretty much. Bottle of water, and you just take it. You know, I soak it like that. You can see it's dripping, and then I just rub it in. This is my technique. I rub it in to make sure it gets into all the words. And then look, cause it all dissolves. I mean, you can see, if you can see before, you don't see anything. Go check that out. All dissolves, and then I just let it dry. Cookies, brought to you by the letter C. Maybe I start doing that. Bring that back. Brought to you by the letter C. Cookies. I'll be back. Hold on. Always get you a little garbage can, garbage bag to put all this little stuff in, because it start messing up your area. And my area keeps getting smaller and smaller. I started doing patches. I'll do it next time I do some patches. I'll drop a video on that. One more thing is like these. When I first got this thing, I didn't know if it was working or not, because it didn't make any noise, because it got a fan built in there. So after a while, the fan started kicking in. So you should hear something, just just like a computer. I'm about to start probably covering these too. And then everything's touchscreen. If I would say, if you're gonna get a embroidery machine, I would say get one that's newer. So, because I don't know. From now on, I'm not getting anything that's old. I got enough old things in my life. I'm old enough that I know I want all the new stuff. All right? I want all the same thing. Get all the new stuff. Get all the bells and whistles. You just got to be tech savvy. That's it. Even with the old stuff, you're going to have to be tech savvy, because you're going to have to catch up to the stuff, and then you don't get left behind trying to, you know what I mean? Exactly. Oh. So I'll just title this one, two head versus one head machine, even though I don't have any two heads right here. I don't know if I title it that, but I'll just say tips and tricks then. I'll just say tips and tricks, because tips and tricks, and also things I do. Go on right here. This one right here, something I made the other day, and I use t-shirt bags. This is a sweater, actually. Folded like that so it look nice and good. So yeah, I'm just doing whatever. So I say this is all practice stuff, because basically this is all practice. My embroidery right now is just like practice and practice until I get the technique down. You know, I got a bunch of stuff they like messed up. You know, it's a little bit, maybe you can't tell, but I could tell. Like, as I'm trying different logos and stuff, so, you know, that's how I did on my first set of beanies. I started with a PE 770, and I worked my way up to these machines real quick, so, and I say if you can afford it, which sometimes is not, if you out of people's budget, just get the multi-needles, because you can do so much more with them. But make sure you get a nice, the same thing. You don't want to get a cheap multi-needle, just like you don't want to get a cheap just regular hand embroidery machine, because you run into, to me it seems like you run into more complications, like I did with that Melco 10. I was being cheap, I got it, and ran into everything possible to not have that work. The only thing that worked, I don't even know if I got my money back in the thread. So, but I did get a nice table, so maybe I got probably $100. I paid $450 for it. Yeah, maybe I got saved about $100. I mean, $100 worth for stuff out of that. So I didn't. It wasn't a total loss, but it was a loss. Unless I could sell the machine to somebody or sell some of the parts of the machine, then I broke even. But I'm like $350 down. But I also learned to go with the new stuff. So, yeah, guys. If you need more videos, you need more tips, or you got something that you got in your mind, comment below, and I'll just get back to you. So I'll let your boy till next time. Salute, and we out. And do more videos about the machines. I just don't know what questions you guys have, because I didn't covered a lot of questions, a lot of answers, and it's just pretty much random when you get into the business. You know, you gotta pretty much random. All right.